Thank you everyone for attending. It's a privilege for us, and it's a new idea. Although awards are passe, it's happening everywhere, but this is an idea to do it organically. We all know awards have become somewhat commercial nowadays. I would not want to get into the good and the bad of it, but so it's an attempt to start an award which is organic and given purely on merit and to the deserving. Kolkata has wonderful entrepreneurs, and I call entrepreneurs the talent of the society. So if I had my choice, I could have actually mentioned Kolkata Gallantry Award. So it was very important for me to do this. So, and I thank everyone for supporting. Deepak has been a wonderful support. Deepak Chaudhary, he's from Insurance of Life. So the moment I told him about I shared the idea with him, he immediately agreed and he said, I'm on with this. And Kolkata Lions Club of Kolkata Magnets, they are here. Ashish Bashak is here, and he said, I want to support this, initiative. And Mr. Ritik Mukherjee, a very renowned journalist, he said, I want to be the online streaming partner for this. So I thank everyone here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for accepting this. I really have to appreciate the awardees. I told them that we are going to give them and they said, yes, we are in. Without even knowing me properly, Mr. Rahul Johri, I've never met Mr. Johri in my life, and he said, yes, I'm in. When I shared the idea with Ayush Gupta, Ayush has been a wonderful friend, and I can't see him. Ayush is here. And when I told Ayush Gupta, in fact, he is in charge of Indus Valley World School and BDM International, which two renowned schools, When he said, I'm in with this, he told me whatever you want, support you want, I'm there for you.
BD Memorial also.
BD Memorial also, correct me, absolutely right. So thank you everyone, and I would request Vajayji if you can kindly come over and hand a bouquet to Suman ma'am. She'll come. Vajayati herself is a wonderful social entrepreneur, and Madam. Rishabji, thank you for coming. And I will request Anil Baner, my dear friend, to kindly hand over bouquet to Vishal Sajaria ji. Mr. Verma, SN Verma, Big Boss. We call him the Big Boss because he runs a wonderful elevator company called Big Boss Elevators. I will request him to hand over a bouquet of thanks to Rishabh Kothari ji. And I would like to, the presenter, Deepak Chaudhary. Deepak, I would want you to kindly honor Harish ji. I would also like to hand over the compass. I would request Ashish Baglaji to come over and hand over. We need to honor the compass president, Mr. Sanjay Chhajar. The compass president is here. Ma'am, I would want you to say a few words about the entrepreneurial perspective and what you think about Kolkata as an entrepreneurial city.
Good evening, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to be here amongst you all the people with stars in their eyes and dreams in their hearts. As an educator, I feel that entrepreneurship is extremely important. In fact, I mean, we do try and inculcate these kind of values even in the primary section. And not only primary, I feel even in the pre-primary children, we can bring out their entrepreneur skills. The small things like making paper bags and trying to sell those bags to get some money, maybe just for charity. So that is the kind of entrepreneurship skills which we can inculcate even in children. And along with the entrepreneur skills, I think values are extremely important. To do things in the right manner, with proper ethics, this is what is needed. And I'm so happy to know about all the people here who are connected with those kind of startups, and you are encouraging those people who are connected with in the interiors. They are connected, and this is how you are making a creative society, building up the society right from the grassroots level, trying to pull them up. We need to handhold each other, and especially the pandemic and the COVID-19 has shown us that time is really a very different one. So we need to build that kind of collaborative those kind of collaborative attitudes. We need to build those up, and we need to make sure that we are there to handhold each other and bring out these kind of skills, so that why wait for when children grow up, when they are in that career building stage. I feel, why wait for corporate companies, and why wait for those kind of jobs where they can go and sell their brains? I feel it's just selling their brains. They have the skills. We should try and inculcate those skills, and let us encourage them to have these small startups, and let us help them, handhold them to go up along the way. So I don't have anything much to say, because you people are doing a great job. Each one of you, I think, is doing a wonderful job trying to help others and trying to make your dreams come true. I wish you all the best, and I wish Sunilji all the best, because I know his thinking and his attitude is something which is very different from people who are generally there with as a businessman. So it's not only business, but it is more than business attitude. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sunilji. Firstly, I would like to congratulate Mr. Sujin Goenka for organizing this event, and all the best on your first venture, and we'll always support you on this. Secondly, about entrepreneurs, I would like to say, I mentioned this in one of Mrs. Vajanti's program. We were speaking on kids entrepreneurs. So I had said that entrepreneurs are like scientists, because no one can teach you to become an entrepreneur. No book teaches you to become an entrepreneur. It is from within, and you have to get all the portions right. Like a scientist, he has to get all the ingredients right. So you have to get all the portions right to become a successful entrepreneur. There are failures. So as an entrepreneur, you should not be afraid of failure. You have to keep at it, and you will definitely succeed. About Calcutta as a place, we all are living here. You said about Calcutta. So people talk about Calcutta, that Calcutta is not the right place to work. I say it is the right place to work, because we all are surviving here. We all are doing a business here. So we must promote Calcutta and Bengal as a place. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm not sure I'm qualified to talk about entrepreneurship. I'm not an entrepreneur myself yet, but congratulations, Sunilji, and thank you for inviting me. I think 2 or 3 things that I would like to add to what my esteemed panelists here have talked about. One, if I see the history of not just Calcutta but Bengal, if you go back 350, 400 years ago, Midnapur was 20% of Bengal's economy and 5% of the world's economy. So there was a lot of entrepreneurship there. And then I think Calcutta became the hub. Sorry, not Midnapur, Murshidabad And then Calcutta became the hub. And if you were to go around the country now, you find a lot of business houses came from here when you look at promoter families. But also if you go to the large professionally run organizations, and I would say people who run those businesses, the CEOs and the CFOs, they are also entrepreneurs in a sense because they are helping the businesses grow. They are creating new divisions. So for example, if I was to look at the local powerhouse ITC Limited, I would not say it's not run by entrepreneurs because they have created so many businesses right here in Calcutta. They've created a food business, they've created a technology business, they've created a hospitality business. Then I was talking to Mr. Johri here. Bandhan is a great success story of somebody who had an idea and then made it successful. So even recently in Calcutta, we've had large success stories that have come out. I moved back from Delhi 6 years ago, having grown up in this city. And when I came here, I did not know Calcutta had such a rich, pool of entrepreneurs who keep creating things. The only one thing that I would leave here is that, for our youngsters, many of our youngsters go to Delhi and Bombay and they create startups. I think we need to create a larger culture of making it happen right here. And we can take advantage of this whole COVID scenario where many of those kids are actually back here. They might be working in Bangalore, Bombay, but right now they are sitting here. They've studied at the best of schools, they've studied at the best of colleges. It's only up to us, people who are slightly older, to help enable these youngsters. And I have no doubt that we can create a culture of startups, right here, like Bangalore does. We've all read how successful Zomato is. We've all read how successful Paytm is. There was this young girl, she used to work with me at EY. She'd gone to Stanford for computer science and then she came and worked with us for 2 years. And then she went and did her master's and then she created a startup in Delhi. I was looking her up, 29 years old, 3 people. That startup is worth $600 million. Young girl, her father used to be with IBM, no history of business in the family. But it's only, I think, a determination that it can happen. And I think here we have a culture, a huge culture of entrepreneurship, that things can happen. We can enable it. And ma'am, just to take up on the other thing that you said, ESG is becoming a big buzzword. Environment, social governance. And 2 things are going to happen. One, there will be startups and businesses that will support ESG. All of these energy companies are now trying to talk about ESG. The finance guys are talking about ESG. The private equity guys are talking about ESG. And I think that is one segment which, in my view, India will move very, very fast on ESG. And that is something that, to your point, ma'am, will be good for the society, good for the environment, and I think pretty much good business also. Thank you.
Just one more minute. Thank you, Ayushi, because I sincerely feel that as schools we can inculcate this culture, we can guide children, especially at that young age when they are stepping out into the world. So we can guide them for this kind of scenario where they can be encouraged to think about entrepreneurship. And also at this point, I would like to sincerely thank Ayush Gupta. He's another young person with dreams in his heart and stars in his eyes. So thank you, Ayush. God bless you.
Rishabh ji.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you, Sunil ji, and all the best for this excellent initiative that you've taken. I don't have much to add after all that has been already said on entrepreneurship. Only thing I can say is the word entrepreneurship comes from the word enterprise. So as my elder brother Vishal Bhaiya just mentioned that entrepreneurship cannot be taught. It's about a sense of enterprise that comes from within. And if a person is enterprising or wants to succeed, then I don't think anything can stop that person. And at the same time, even adversity becomes an opportunity. And I think the COVID-19 situation is the biggest example of how many businesses have either fallen by the way or have created an opportunity out of nothing. I mean, a couple of years back, who would have thought that cloud kitchens and food delivery businesses would have become what it has become? And this enterprise is not only about tech companies and it's not only about the Zomatos. Think of your kirana shops. Think of the vegetable vendors who during the lockdown sends you a message कि sir आपको क्या क्या चाहिए मैं सब कुछ इकट्ठा करके आपके घर पहुंचा दूंगा. So that sense of enterprise is not only about youngsters or tech entrepreneurs or the Zomatos of this world. People who want to look for opportunity. I think the sense of looking for opportunity and creating a niche for yourself. If one has that, then no city, no place is important. I'll just end by, because there was this point about whether Calcutta is the appropriate place, because I know there's so much of negativity which normally people encounter. I'll just narrate a story which I'm sure most of you are familiar with. It was about this top shoe company, Honcho, in the United States, deciding to send 2 of his key salespeople in 2 different parts of Africa and saying, go and explore how the market is. We need to grow and we need to go and sell shoes in Africa. And 2 of his key sales guys go and they come back after a month after having explored various parts. The first guy comes, he meets the first guy and he says, sir, nothing can be done. This continent is without hope for us. He said, what happened? He said, nobody wears shoes. Nobody has a concept of shoes. How will we ever sell a shoe? He says, okay. Then he calls in the second salesman and says, what was your experience? And he's all excited. He said, sir, this is a virgin market. Everybody we can sell shoes to because nobody wears shoes. So the question here is, what is your attitude? I don't think if you are enterprising, this place really matters. Of course, there is an ecosystem and things like that, but ecosystem is as good as all we are. If we are all positive, we create a positive ecosystem. If you are negative about something, nothing in the world is going to change. So I think, and especially when we have occasions like this, where we are celebrating the accomplishments of entrepreneurs. So my compliments to organizers, to Sunilji for doing their part to create that ecosystem, where when we celebrate such stories, it motivates and it encourages everyone. So thank you all very much and congratulations all of you.
Mr. Nishan Garg, the director of Gem Machinery and Light Industries, a sister company of Gem Group, is reaching new heights in the sphere of tea processing, machinery manufacturing as well as industrial dryer. Gem Group, the company established is more than for 30 years in a humble factory in Calcutta, is a leading manufacturer of tea processing machinery with expertise to supply customized processing equipment of all types of tea production. Company is currently present in over 60 countries and their efforts have been recognized by various awards. Gold Medal Award by Trans World Fair, Udyog Ratan Award for Best Performance, and Certificate of Export Excellence presented by the Engineering and Export Promotion Council in India several times. Thank you, Mr. Shah. Rishabh sir, one more. Mr. Mitul Shukla is a classic case of blue collar migration. When blue collar professionals and entrepreneurs were leaving the city for greener pastures and to the state of Gujarat, where he comes from, he decided to migrate to Kolkata to start his career. Mr. Mitul Shukla is our next awardee. His organization is Mass and Void Architects. Interior specializes in the area of consulting, design and development in the field of architecture and interiors, contributing bright and bold relationship with clients. With 16 years, he has completed more than 50 projects including residential, commercial, hospitality, educational of buildings. Presently, he is an integral part with more than 100 undergoing projects in design and construction. I would like to call Mr. Rajendra Toshniwal as the next awardee. Mr. Toshniwal, please. He is a pioneer in the ply and panel products industry with setups in plywood manufacturing and India's foremost import house with regional warehouses. He has brought in he is in Topsia, in the heart of Kolkata, with a 12,000 square foot experience center and the first direct to retail brand for ply veneers and new to market decoratives with the brand name Provo. I would like to call Mr. Manish Goyal, our next awardee. For this awardee, work is worship. This is the guiding principle of Mr. Manish Goyal. He did his MBA from Symbiosis Pune and started selling mushrooms. The business tanked after 2 years but was a great learning experience. He ventured into manufacturing paints, fighting the biggies, but he has been able to carve out a niche for his company JK Protomax Private Limited. After achieving leadership position in this segment in Eastern India, he has strongly launched in North India and plans to go national in the coming years.
Thank you, sir. Manish. Yes, please. Manish, actually the inspiration, एक साधारण बोलते ना एक entrepreneur जो अपने failure को कभी challenge इतना accept करके इतना आगे बढ़ रहा है, and he has opened up a factory in Bhutan also, and now he is expanding to Delhi. Airport to be in North India. North India. Awesome.
One word I would like to say for Sunil ji, when he told me about 10 days back कि ऐसे अवार्ड सेरेमनी हो रही है एंड उसमें आपको आना है, I asked him just one simple question, सर पेमेंट कितना करना है? But it's a great initiative he has taken to recognize the entrepreneurs, to award them, to give them this kind of recognition. It's a great thing. Thank you so much.
Next, I would like to call Mr. Harish Agarwal to present the award. Next awardee is Mr. Anish Agarwal. He is a healthcare entrepreneur, more likely to be called as Healthopreneur, and CEO and co-founder of Tablet and File, a small town guy from Asansol and a computer science graduate from IEM. His 3-year-old e-pharmacy startup, Tablet, has become the fastest growing e-pharmacy in Eastern India. It has also won many prestigious titles and awards. No feathers to his cap. He is all set to even change the game for the logistics industry by the launch of Tablet logistic arm Fly. Thank you, Mr. Jadia. He's 25 years old and having done his schooling from La Martiniere Boys and then went for further education to Emory University, Atlanta, US and London South Bank University. As a young entrepreneur, he has experience working in real estate, bulk cargo handling and container freight station. He is currently driving the group's Tuberose Logistics latest vertical container freight station at Khidarpur. He also looked after bulk handling division where the company has handling and barging at Kolkata. Over to us.
Next up will be Suresh Ji, Suresh Agarwal, founder and CEO of the Satellite Group with interests in real estate development, distribution and real operation. For the past 8 years, he has been focusing on pure organic farming under the brand name Greenic.
Mr. KP Chaudhary, आप आइए please. KP Chaudhary is the mentor and the founder of Insurance for Life.
Suresh's mission is to create employment by training youth to adapt farm technology. And amongst his future plans is also he is building a 2 lakh square feet mall at Kalimpong. Suresh ji, सबको कब बुला रहे हैं आप Kalimpong में? एकदम. We request KP sir to please stand back for this next. KP sir, if we can have you please back on the stage. Insurance for Life is doing wonderful work over the years and they are of course presenting this show. Ankit Chaparia, can we have you on stage please? Ankit ji. Ankit Chaparia is the director of Chaparia Marketing Private Limited, established Coffee in 2014. He has completed of course his graduation from St. Xavier's College. He is one of the leading manufacturers of tea and coffee vending machine, working towards expanding pan-India by 2025. That's a huge vision, sir. He's a sportsman as well, very nice. Thanks a lot, KP sir, for standing by and giving their words.
Can I welcome Ms. Suman Sood again on stage, please? Our next group of awardees are children, Akshita Poddar, Vashita Rumta and Adya Nathani. The stars of today's event, school-going teenagers, they are doing some amazing work in the social sector, shining examples. They started their initiative Sahyog on 1st July 2020 with an aim to end. And their initiative Sahyog was started with an aim to end poverty and eradicate menstrual stigma. It was started to deal with this issue. Since it was formed, they have been able to organize various awareness campaigns. Sahyog was able to procure Menstrupedia comics in Bengali and have them distributed to create consciousness. A major aspect has been to address the issue of period poverty.
Mr. KP Chaudhary would like to honor them with a small
I'm just waiting. Next, I would like to call Ms. Vajanti Pogalia. She is the founder of Sonali's Cubo, a multi-award winning social entrepreneur, life skill architect, profound speaker, contemporary poet, and working extensively to influence the community for a positive mindset for change. Ms. Vajanti is also the founder of iCubo, a platform mentoring and exhibiting the skills and creativity for children. She is the President of West Bengal Life Skills Council for Women, Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And a core committee member of the very prestigious Jyotirmay Club and the co-chairperson at Merchant Chamber and Industry Kolkata, CSR and Women Development. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to call Mr. Vishal Jhajaria to do the honors. Addresses himself as a student who's building an empire. He's an engineer, entrepreneur, TEDx speaker, Joe Stock speaker, motivation and inspiration. Self-made man successfully running a business and providing platform to local artists. Next awardee is Mr. Vidhan Rasivasiya. He's always been inclined towards entrepreneurship and trade, which is the reason why he pursued PGP FMB degree from SP Jain Institute. Pursuing to his postgraduate, he completed BBA. He is an extensive traveler and widely responsible for the smooth functioning of foreign trade and warehousing activities in India. He has recently launched a new venture, Harbour Partners. For Mr. Sanjay Chhadar, President of Compass, to give the awards. Our next awardee is Mr. Rahul Johri. He is the Chairman and Director of Vector Finance Private Limited, a RBI licensed NBFC with 134 branches in 6 states. He is an IIT graduate and XLRI educated and a seasoned BFSI leader with 30 plus years of relevant experience. Once again, I would like to call Mr. Harish Agarwal for the final award. And it's a special award given to Mr. Gautam Banerjee. He is considered among the leading data scientists in the world. He is the co-founder of Data Science Foundation, which is working towards the growth of data science across the globe. He has launched his first assessment standard on AI, big data under ISO with the help of 24 members.
Thank you, everyone. Can I ask Mr. KP Chaudhary, he's been kind enough to take out time and come in spite of his, health. So, sir, आप एक बार आएंगे और कुछ थोड़ा सा बोलिए, आपको कैसे लग रहा है यहाँ पर, ये आप ही का इनिशिएटिव है?
ये प्रोग्राम देखिए बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है। मैं इस लाइन में 60 साल से काम कर रहा हूँ। नई नई जनरेशन आ गई है, उनको देखते हुए और भी अच्छा लग रहा है।
Can I call Deepak Chaudhary to propose a vote of thanks? I think they are over with the award ceremony.
I would like to thank each and every the panelists, the awardists, and I don't have words to say. You are the real diamond, real hidden diamonds rather. And thanks everyone. Thanks Sunilji to choose me as one of his partner for this event. And thanks to everyone. In this COVID time, you all came here to make this event successful. Please have the tea and coffee. Thank you.